Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome back to another Monday weekly zodiac read for Pisces with your host Sean here at Intuitive Insights. Bear with me, I got a little nasal congestion going on, but bear with me here as I move along and still show up to get things rolling in order for you. Nevertheless, I am here today. I wanted to talk about a few things, and I'm going to jump right on in. This is just a quick weekly overview for Pisces here about your job situation. The thing you got going on for your job situation. If you are in need of a reading, a full-length reading or anything, everything is down in the description. Please, please, please don't hesitate to go check that out. I encourage you to check that out. I think my prices are very valuable and reasonable for the service I provide for you. I have tweaked that over the last few weeks. I also have a 5-week chakra alignment meditation that's going on this Friday. I extended another week to see who shows up and who wants to join right now. All seats are open right now, so get on in while supplies last. Get on in. Everything is down in the description there. There's a link in there to check out the short that details everything in there. Also, if you do get a chance, check out my guitar playing. I have some wonderful songs that I write and different things like that. I am doing certain days for guitar and certain days for tarot, so please check that out. I don't want no one to get confused on what's going on, what days. There's a schedule. Check the bio out. There is a schedule up. Okay? It's the days I'm allowed in right now. I'm looking at integrating another day, but we'll see what happens forward. So my time is very valuable, and so is your time is valuable. So let's jump right in and let's see what's going on for your job situation here. Let's see what's going on. See what's... I am source. I am source. I am source. If you could say with me 3 times here, I have some things I want you to say with me 3 times. Okay? Say out loud. Today, I am brilliant. Today, every idea I have is creative and full of potential. Today, I am brilliant. Today, every idea I have is creative and full of potential. Today, I am brilliant. Today, every idea I have is creative and full of potential. I am value. I am a highly valuable professional whose unique gifts and creative work are generally compensated. I am value. I am a highly valuable professional whose unique gifts and creative work are generally compensated. I am value. I am a highly valuable professional whose unique gifts and creative work are generally compensated. I am flow. I am a magnet for wealth and opportunities that align with my highest good and creative purpose. I am flow. I am a magnet for work and opportunities that align with my highest good and creative purpose. I am flow. I am a magnet for wealth and opportunity that aligns with my highest good and creative purpose. I am speaking my truth clearly, and my content is reaching and inspiring the perfect, abundant audience. I am speaking my truth clearly, and my content is reaching and inspiring the perfect, abundant audience. I am speaking my truth clearly, and my content is reaching and inspiring the perfect, abundant audience. I am a clear channel for intuition, and I bring clarity and high value to every reading I give. I am a clear channel for intuition, and I bring clarity and high value to every reading I give. I am a clear channel for intuition, and I bring clarity and high value to every reading I give. So let the YouTube algorithm send this out to whoever needs to hear this, either live or on repeat. Let's do this. What is going on this week for November here? What's going on for the 3rd week of November? What's going on with your job? pull a card. Let's see where we can go off of. Higher powers, my higher angel guides, my higher spirits in the room, my higher spirits, my higher angel guides that are with me, protecting me and guiding me along this life journey. Please show the divine collective, my divine collective, my divine following, which card, and then we got a card that already dropped. The card already fell out. So we're just going to go with this card. It's the reverse card. And in the reverse card is the Ten of Cups reversed for your job. For your job. So let's pull some more here. Let's see what we got going on. Show me, Spirit. Show me why we got this Ten of Cups here reversed. Why we got the Ten of Cups reversed. What's going on with our job for this week? What's going on with our job? So far, it looks like we're not seeing fulfillment in that job. We're not seeing fulfillment. We're not seeing fulfillment in that job. We're not seeing the fulfillment that we thought we were going to have when we got that job. Okay, let's see here. We got some sideways cards here. We got 3 sideways cards. I'm going to play them. I play them the way they land. Okay, we got a couple cards here. We got Temperance sideways. We got the Sun sideways. And we got the 5 of Swords, which is sideways. The Sun is a major arcanic. That's the highest card you can get, the most positivist card you can get in the deck. The Emperor is an the Temperance is a minor. This is a major here, the Emperor. So what it looks like here so far, and I'm gonna say this, what it looks like so far here, if somebody's not feeling, whoever I'm speaking to, I also am a fellow Pisces, so I'm gonna try to figure this out myself for my own situation. And what I ask you to do is please, please, please put this into your own situation, what you have going on in your own job, and interpret what I say with the cards into your own job and your own situation. Tie it into your own aspects of your own discernment. The Ten of Cups here looks like that's the fulfillment card with community. You know, feeling like your cups aren't filled with the community. Feel like that job isn't fulfilling you anymore, and you want to move forward. You're not getting the public recognition you were supposed to get in that job you thought you were going to get. You're not getting the growth you thought you were going to get. It feels like you keep going back and forth in these cycles, but you're willing to repeat. You're willing to get rid of these cycles. You're not willing to repeat those cycles, but you still are. You're looking at ways to get out of these cycles. You're not really shining your light. You are, but you aren't. In certain areas, you're shining your light, but the job is overall looking at. You got good and bad from that job. You got good and bad, and you're trying to look at what can you do. You are getting rid of some of this burden. You are trying to get rid of some of this stuff in your job situation. You are trying to get rid of, with the 5 of Swords, trying to get rid of some of that baggage, trying to get rid of some of that stuff. You're changing some of your patterns a little bit, maybe changing it up a little bit at work, how you do things, your setup maybe just a little bit. You're changing just a little every now and then. But some things are still the same. You're not really shining your Emperor power. You're not really tapping into that full potential that you could have at that job. And that could be because you're a lack of position you're in. You're stuck in a position and you're not feeling like you want to move. You just feel like it's draining you, that job. It's not really, I don't want to say draining, but I want to say like, you're not in that position where you can really move your full potential at this job. What else? What else, Spirit? What else do we need to know here? Why is the Sun, let me put it this way. Why is the Sun reversed? Or not reversed. Why is the Sun sideways? Okay, we're only going to go with one here. This is a lot of cards. Empress. With it. Let's do it here. Let's do it. We got a lot of cards here. Let's do it. The universe is telling me to use all these, so I'm going to use them. I'm going to use them here. Let's do this. So we got the Emperor and we got the Empress. So on your masculine side, you're not really tapping into that full potential of that job, but on your feminine side, you are tapping into that. You're tapping into your feminine side, your emotions of it, the job. You're weighing it out. This also could be a female that you work with in the job position. Could be a female boss. Could be a female owner that you work with that you're more in tune with instead of the male figure in that job, the male side of things. You might get along better with the females at that job, maybe depending on where you work. And you are the king of your pentacles. You know what you want in your money. You know the value you want. You know what you bring to the table. You know what kind of money you want out of this job. And you're not going to let that job not bring you your value, because at this point, if you're not getting value at that job, you'll find it somewhere else. You'll find it somewhere else. You're not going to let that job bring you down. You're starting to understand your value, because you got Five of Pentacles. You know what you want in your pentacles. You know what areas of your job you excel in, and you know what areas you don't excel in. You know where you want to go in your growth of that job. You're not feeling that confinement no more. You're removing the ropes. You're removing yourself, starting to speak up for yourself at that job, starting to understand what's going on, because the universe is coming in saying it's your time. It's your time. You've been doing this for a while. It's your time to step up. It's your time to step up and shine your light. You have potential to shine your light. You have very much potential to shine your light. But remember, you got this first card, which is the universe card saying, hey, this job maybe isn't the one you need. Or is there different ways that you can get your creative adventures out there? Maybe it's going on your own way. Maybe being self-employed. Maybe doing things your own self instead of being confined by a 9 to 5 or a 3 to 11 or a 4 to 11 or a 5 to 11 or 5 to midnight, depending on where you work. My situation here because I've worked in restaurants and bars all my life. Well, most of my life. Because I went to school for restaurant management. I got a degree in restaurant management. And working in those areas, I've seen jobs where I was stuck in the dish tank, not moving anywhere. They keep me in dish tank just to fill their hours, just to fill their position. Like, I get it, but at the same time, it's like, I want to grow, I want to move up, I want to be able to open up a little bit and train, go in these areas. And now this is stating you're starting to speak up for yourself. You're starting to remove some of this with the Five of Swords. You're starting to speak up for yourself, but you're also feeling like, it's like, should I speak up or should I not speak up? Because you're not really shining your star power at that job. You're not really shining your star power at that particular job. You're not. You're not shining your light at that job. It doesn't. But the universe is saying, you know what? We're here to protect you. You need to shine your light. You need to shine your light because you have strength. You have the strength to shine your light. You have the strength 100% to shine your light and really make it work and really bring what you need out, bring your creative side out, bring your things out, because the wheel is turning in your favor. The wheel is turning in your favor. Maybe this job isn't the right one for you. Maybe you need to move on and do something yourself. Start your own thing. What I'm feeling is, maybe it's time to start your own thing. Do your own adventure. Start your own business. Do your own thing. It's that time. It's that time. But you gotta get over this. You gotta get over this feeling like what the public thinks. Just do your thing. Put it out there. People like it, they like it. Just put it out there. Do it. Put yourself out there. If you put yourself out there, you can shine your star power. You can shine your light and really move forward because you have strength. The universe with judgment is saying, here, stop judging yourself. But at the same time, we're protecting you. We're protecting you because you have strength to shine your star. You have the star. You actually have the Wheel of Fortune, major. You have strength, another minor. You have judgment, minor. You have star, which is major. The sun's a major. You have a lot of cards here. You have 8 major and minor arcanic cards here. Let's pull another card and let's see here. Let's see what the advice is. Let's see what the advice is. Let's take a look at the advice. What is the advice on this Five of Swords? What's the advice? See if we can get 2 cards on the advice for this. Spirit, can we get 2 advice to move this forward and get rid of these swords? What is the advice? What is the advice? Ooh, that card spun sideways. Looks like you're starting to yeah, 3. Looks like there's a path to freedom here. Confronting your fears, letting go of negative thinking, self-imposed limitations. You're starting to come out of those self-imposed limitations. You're starting to see that there is change in your situation, but you're still hesitant. You're still hesitant to make those changes. You're like, okay, money's great in this position. The hours are great. The hours are great. The money's decent. But do I really want to move up and change my situation up and maybe change my hours? Maybe different situation. Do I really want to move out of this comfort I'm in? Or do I want to stay in this comfort of this position? You know, maybe you have some benefits at that job, but overall the job's not really fulfilling what you need career-wise. It's not fulfilling your growth. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. And you got to find different ways that you can build it up. Appreciating what you have. Finding happiness in the moment. Finding emotional stability. Yeah, this is stating you got to find balance. You got to find balance in the thing you're doing. You got to find balance in your job and your life. You can't always work. You got to find balance, because take a leap of faith. Take the leap of faith right there. That's what it's telling you. Take the leap of faith with the sword. Remove the swords. Take a leap of faith. Embrace the unpredictability. Just put yourself out there. Embrace your wild side. Just put yourself out there and see what happens. Just put yourself out there. Maybe that could be applying for different jobs, or it could be just talking to your boss about what's going on in your life, talking to your boss and seeing what's going on with the other position you're in. Just see what different things you can do. Or if you're doing a YouTube channel, it's starting something different in your week. This week you're going to start something different. You're going to start a new day. You're going to maybe you're going to go on a Tuesday now and do this instead of maybe you're going to go on a Tuesday that you haven't been going on. You're going to stream live on a Tuesday and maybe start a whole new session going on that day. You're going to start a whole new thing going on, and that might be the thing that jolts you forward. Or it could be that the things you're doing, you're going to start sticking to your schedule. You're going to start moving forward in your job endeavors. It could be It could be going back to a job that you already started once in a career path and reopening it again, reevaluating it, seeing if you want to move forward with it. Let's see here. Why we got? What's up with the sun? Not sun. What's up with the stars? Star reversed. What's up with the star reversed? Spirit, what's up with the star reversed? What's up with the star reversed? We got 1 card sideways. Let's see if we can pull another one. Ooh, there we go. Both sideways cards for the sun. Remember, you got judgment, and then you got strength. The star's in the middle. So let's see here. Okay. Solid foundation. Financial stability. Hard work. Yeah, this is about you building a solid foundation. Whatever you're doing, and this whatever you're doing with this self-employment here, this business that you're doing, you're trying to build wealth in it. You're trying to build a stability future where you're financially stable. You're evaluating. You're going to be evaluating this week if this job is bringing you, or your money in that job is bringing you the actual stability you need. Is it actually fulfilling you, or is it draining you? Is getting back and forth to this job, am I spending more money to get to this job than I am making it? Or it could be that you're looking for a solid foundation where you can grow in that job. You can grow with that job. And you're starting to look within the company and see, is this job potential for me to grow? There's growth in this job, more likely because you have strength. The universe is going to work in your favor, but you need to turn around and say, you know what? Maybe it's time for that promotion. Maybe it's time for me to step up to my boss and say, hey, I want that promotion. I've been working hard. I've been building a solid foundation. I've been doing pretty well in my practice, and now I'm looking for more money. I would look like I want to get a 50-cent raise, $1 raise. Shit, maybe even a $2 raise at this point, depending on how long you've been at the company. I mean, you've been there 5-10 years. You deserve a $2 raise. They want to keep you there. They want to keep you there an extra 2-3 hours every week. Get paid for it. Your time is valuable. Balance work. Balance that workout. Balance 100%. Choices, decisions. You got to make that choice to really step up and balance your life. It's balancing what you have and what you don't have. Balancing it is what it is. Let's see here. Let's take a look. Let's see why we got the sun. Let's look at these. The sun. What's the sun doing reversed? Okay, we got one card here, which is a forward card. This says here, transformation, healing, a path to forgiveness, grief, loss, missed opportunities. So the sun here, that is saying that you can shine your light, but you gotta forgive yourself. You gotta forgive yourself for some of these past mistakes you made in other jobs. The missed opportunities you had. Maybe you left the job too early. You quit the job too early where you could have had growth, but you quit too early. You backed up yourself. You got to forgive yourself for those past mistakes so you don't create them moving forward and build your solid foundation here. Because, yep, talking about balance and healing, talking about self-love, loving what you do, loving what you do, loving exactly what you do in your job. Do you love what you do in your job? People always say, you know what a career is, and you know what a job is. A career is something that you do because you love it. You love to do it every day. You love to wake up and you love to do that. A job is something you just go to because you have to, because of money. You have to pay bills. And that card, it was, so what I have here is, for the star, I have the 10 of diamonds sideways, the 2 of clubs sideways. For the 5 of swords, I have 8 of spades sideways, 4 of hearts, which is reversed, and the joker, red joker, that's forward. Now with the star, with the sun, you got the forward card, which is the 5 of hearts, and the 8 of hearts is reversed. Now you got the 3 of hearts, which is reversed also, and that's the Holy Trinity. That's all 3. That's talking about right here, is talking about love, passionate growth and expansion, union, harmony, celebration, joy. That's what it's talking about. It's talking about loving what you do. Loving what you do and understanding what you do brings a purpose. This could be that you're going to break away from that job and start your own thing. You're going to do your own thing. And the universe is going to give you, they're going to tell you, it's your time to do this. It's your time to shine your creativeness. You have the strength to do it because the universe is backing you up and the things are going to move in your favor. You need to step out and do this. Show that you can do this. Put your efforts out there and show that you can do this. Maybe it's, if you're doing guitar, maybe it's going to open mic night, or it could be playing a session for free, and maybe that turns around and you play for an hour for free, and maybe that turns around into a gig, and you keep showing up every week for that gig, or that lands you into something else. You're looking, remember, you're looking for this community fulfillment, but you're not going to get that. You're not going to get it forward until you turn around and you embrace the star, you embrace your strength, you embrace the sun power, and you do the healing and you forgive yourself for past mistakes with your money, with your job choices, and you move forward to a better standing. Let's see what the overall message is. Let's see what the overall message is here real quick. How this ties all together. How does this tie all together, Spirit? How does this tie all together? What's the final message is here? Okay, being Ace of your Wands. We got a couple cards here. Let's see what we got going on. So, standing strong on your choices. Standing strong on your choices. Knowing what you want in your business endeavors, knowing exactly how you're valued, stepping away from all those choices, knowing what choices you need and what choices you don't within your creative endeavors, knowing your accolades, knowing what wealth you bring to the table, what you bring to the table, understanding your value. Because you got the moon, you can shine yourself. You can shine yourself in your darkest of times. You can shine yourself in that. Yeah, you might struggle in certain things, but other areas you excel in. Collaboration, maybe that third party collaborating with another person, maybe getting help from a. This could be also reaching out to another company, reaching out to a partnership, partnering with somebody here for a business, partnering with somebody for a event they have going on, going to an event if you're self-employed, going to another event and collaborating with somebody. This could be hopping on someone else's YouTube with them, hopping on that. This could be that you're thinking about going to a new job. This also could be that you're going to get help in your position from a third party, from another person. You're looking to removing doubt. You want to remove that doubt because the universe is bringing you a cup. Well, I can tell you, the universe is bringing you the help you need to move you forward, to get your money in order here. The universe is really bringing you some help and really helping you fill that third cup. Let's give it one more card. One more card today. One more card on this. One more card. What's the final card on this to wrap this up about this job situation? What's the final card here? You got to forgive yourself from past mistakes that you have in your jobs. The King of your Wands. You gotta be strong on the choices you make in your job. You can't back out just because you make one choice. You gotta stay strong on it. If you commit to a schedule, you gotta stay to that schedule. You gotta keep continuing what you're doing. You gotta have consistency here. Consistency is what's gonna bring your money in now. Consistency is what's gonna help you turn around and value yourself. It's what's gonna help you bring value to yourself. Bring value to what you do. Consistency, consistency, consistency. We got one more card here. Yep, because you're the Ace of your Pentacles. You know what you value. You know exactly what you value. And stay strong on your value. Don't let no one turn your value around. Don't let nobody fuck with your value. You know what you bring to the table. You know what your value is. If you're not being valued in that job, leave. Go do your own business. It's time to step up and do your own business. 2026, you're going to do your own business. You're going to do your own thing. You're going to start seeing, you're going to start showing these people that you can actually do this. And your business ventures are going to take off and soar because you're the Ace of your Pentacles. You have everything you need right inside you. You learned everything you needed over the years. Now it's time to show it so you can shine this card. You can shine this card because it's reversed. You can move it forward and shine and get the public recognition you need. But you need to forgive yourself and work and understand the ways you were doing things in the past, the leaving early, the calling off, the maybe not showing up when you needed to, the lateness. You need to change those patterns that you did in the past so you can move forward in your own self and have more financial stability, but also consistency, having that overall consistency. So I believe those are the messages that my fellow Pisces needed to hear here today. So with that said, I am going to end it today here. I hope that did resonate with you. If you take what does resonate, leave the rest for the collective. You know, try to use your own discernment and tie it into your own job situation at the moment. If you are in need of any readings or anything like that, please check the description out, check the bio out, everything like that. If you do go over to the Gmail, please turn around and put tarot reading in the description there. I check that daily. The QR code is on the bottom of the screen. Please let me know that you did pay and everything like that. Let's pull an affirmation card. And I'm going to end it for today. There we go. Today I am confident. Today I am who I am. And I am capable of doing anything that I put my mind to. You're capable to use your own creative knowledge. Put it to use. So with that said, I'm going to end it for today. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bada bing, bada boom. I'll catch y'all from here to there. Out for now. See you on the next one. Stay fresh.